What's the first thing you want to do if you feel triggered or upset about something? This is Rick Wilkes from ThrivingNow.com, and I'm Kathy Bartoli from ThrivingNow.com and TheIntimacyDojo.com. And we have a 3-step process that we start almost every tapping with, and we turn to all the time. And it's a great way to ground yourself and help you feel a little more connected with what's going on. So the 3 steps are: 1, nice, slow, deep breath. All right, that helps the primitive brain realize there's probably not a bear chasing you.
Mm-hmm.
Then we encourage you to feel your feet on the floor and wiggle your toes. Like, really, it helps you get in your body. Be aware of how your toes feel in your socks or whatever they're touching. Maybe notice the temperature of them, the texture they're touching. That helps you can't be aware of your feet without being pretty aware of the rest of your body. We also encourage you to notice how the floor is supporting your feet, or the bed, or wherever you're laying, and how your butt's being supported by a chair or whatever. You're not having to do anything about that. That's taken care of.
Yeah.
That gets you back in your body and you're grounded. And the last thing we encourage you to do is, physically, as silly as this sounds, look around the room and notice that there is no imminent physical threat. When our brain feels activated, when it feels scared, it thinks there's lions or tigers. It doesn't understand the difference between a boss yelling at us or a bill being late and a tiger about to eat us. So by physically looking around, as silly as it is, it lets your primitive brain, the part that's about as intelligent as a small dog, it gives it a chance to go, oh, okay, no lions or tigers. Wow, okay. What are we upset again about? It gives a different perspective.
It does. And the different perspective is what you're looking for. When you're triggered, the perspective, you know what it's like. It's going to be scary.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when we're triggered, there's an expectation that what's there is really scary. And breathing and grounding and looking and then returning to yourself. And for me, the one thing that I add to it is sort of settling into all 3. A breath with my eyes closed, feeling my toes, and drawing my attention. Now that I've looked around the room and it's safe, I draw my attention back inside as I take the breath, feeling more of the energy of my core. And that also then anchors that this is a way back to yourself. If you've been feeling like, I don't know who this guy is, who is this person that gets all blah, blah, and you're frustrated with that, that's your primitive brain. We all have one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not the part of you, the vaster, larger part of you that is capable of navigating everything that you've navigated in your life to get you to this place where you're here with us. And you did it. You got here. And there's resources within you. And starting to turn up the volume and the solidness of those resources that are within you, not just your head, but your heart and your gut and your pelvis and your seat of creation. All of those resources, those 3 steps, take a breath, feet on the floor, look around. That lights up the rest of you too, so that more of you is resourcefully available.
Yeah, and at that point, you can tune into your body and say, wow, do I need to go for a walk? Is there a grounding exercise I need? Is there something I want to tap on? Or am I fine? Was that enough to just get me back to where I need to be? So we encourage you, those 3 things, those 3 steps: the breath, feel your feet in your body,
Mm-hmm.
and then just looking around. Those will give you some place to start from. And the more you anchor them and repeat them, the more natural it'll be. You start feeling upset, you'll find yourself naturally taking that deep breath, feeling your feet and your toes, and looking around the room and going, oh, I'm not as endangered as I originally thought. So we hope this helps. We'd love to hear what you think. Leave comments below so we can answer your questions or help you move forward.